Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, here to do a reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen, manga chapter 156, and boy oh boy is this going to be a riveting chapter because it's following up what we saw last chapter, which would be Itadori versus Hikari, as well as Kirara fighting against Panda and Megumi. So we're probably going to get more of that in this chapter. We may get it finished up in this chapter, we may not, I don't know, I just can't wait to react to it. As well as a little small note, I may edit this video a little bit more to give you the best reactions, but that just depends on how long I react to this chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. I relatively react to it in a short amount of time, so I may do it a little bit differently for this video, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And without the way, let's get right into the reaction. So, we actually start off this chapter with Megumi just wondering why something is written on his shadow bunnies called a crux, as he looks back and sees Garux on the door. So yeah, as most likely people predicted, that has something to do with Kirara's curse technique, as we get Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 156, Twinkling Stars, as Kirara's like, that's a lot of rabbits, but why? My curse technique marks cursed energy, so it considers Shikigami the same as sorcerers. Okay. If this keeps up, you'll attract these Shikigami just like that doggy later, and you'll suffocate to death. Oh, but then the bunnies just disappear. Oh, was that a trick? Okay, it's like, Panda Senpai, how was Rabbit escape? I was almost as cute as me. Oh wait, what the heck? Okay, let me reread that. That was confusing. Panda Senpai, how was Rabbit escape? It was almost as cute as me. And it's like, I'm asking what it got close to and what it couldn't get close to. And Panda's like, oh, it got close to me and the second door, but not Kirara and the door to the monitor room. Is there a star and a word on your body anywhere? As he looks, he's like, huh? What? My? And he's like, am I marked too? Ima? Who's Ima? As he's looking and he found it, just like Rabbit escape, it says a crux. I bet Divine Dog has a mark too. I still haven't got a clue, but as Megumi is like, I know one thing. The basis of the curse technique is a consultation. With that much information, they should be able to figure it out. As Panda's like, consultation? And Megumi's like, and I think that consultation is the Southern Cross. As you have Kirara's like, damn it, we both gave it away with our reactions. He made this look that said, seriously? He wasn't sure if my curse technique motive is the Southern Cross, but my face gave it away, so now he's certain. Oh. Kirara got tricked. And it's like, if he keeps figuring it out, he'll be able to enter the monitor room. As Kirara was like, I gotta hold him here. As Megumi is, it really is the Southern Cross. So I'm grateful to Sumiki, but that's all I know besides. Oh, doesn't the Southern Cross have 4 points? Okay. Fushiguro, what's going on? I knew Panda and I can get close to each other. Senpai, aren't there 4 stars in the Southern Cross? As Panda's like, yeah, after all, it's a cross. It's just like, that's right, but I thought Kirara's curse technique has assigned each of us a star in the Southern Cross to maintain a certain distance between each point. But Kirara can go near the door, and Panda Senpai and I can go near each other. I suspect this curse technique is like a stamp. It's a stamp rally or board game with a determined route, meaning there's a sequential order for who can go near what, and the same stars attract each other. Okay. As Panda's like, maybe the technique doesn't include the casting sorcerer. That can't be, because Divine Dog couldn't get near Kirara. Then maybe our stars and Kirara's and the door stars repel each other. In that case, why hasn't Kirara fled inside the room? Oh right, they could stand by the door to keep us away. Kirara's standing guard to make sure we don't satisfy certain conditions and sneak into the monitor room unseen, which suggests that there are 5 or more stars. Yep. If the stamp rally theory is correct and there are only 4 stars, either you or I should be able to approach Kirara. But if there's a 5th star between us, we have to go through it to reach Kirara and the door. Meaning that the 3rd star, if there is a 5th, is probably going to be Hikari, who's already at the 5th door. And it's like, what if there's 6 or 7? I hope there aren't, because even 5 doesn't make sense for a cross. And then Kirara's like, if my secret's out, then I'll attack. Oh, Panda Senpai. Oh, she attacked the car, gave it a sign, and now the car is heading towards Panda. But Panda catches it in time. Oh, that's actually a cool technique. It is like, no problem, Fushiguro. Find the other star. Huh. Don't throw the car. Yeah. Kirara put the same Imami star on it as you. It's like me and Divine Dog. If you throw it, it'll come back or pull you. I think contact must be made to a place, a star, but Kirara never touched me but Rabbit escape, only with Divine Dog, so instead of marking objects themselves, Kirara's marking cursed energy. To mark objects like the door or car with a star, maybe Kirara has to change them beforehand with someone's cursed energy. That's it. The car was residual cursed energy from someone other than Kirara. Assuming that a technique does have much range, there must be one more such star. There it is, the 5th star. Oh, wow. I don't see any more residuals aside from us 3. Kirara's curse technique is marked with a star, so they can use the cursed energy to mark objects with the crux star that's also on me. Which means Kirara can't throw objects at me like that car earlier. If I'm correct, then I should now be able to approach Kirara. Oh gosh. Oh, Fushiguro. Oh, a lot of stuff is being thrown at him from Kirara, but Fushiguro's hypothesis is correct. Kirara's curse technique is called Love Reservoir. It apportions 5 stars with a southern cross motif to target curse technique. For 1 star to approach another star, it must follow a determined order, or one of the targets with the star as another will attract it. The order follows the stars from nearest to furthest. Constellations may look flat, but they actually have depth, because each star is a different distance from the Earth. Okay. Kirara marked Fushiguro with a crux star. Oh, they're actual star names. Oh, the Southern Cross. Okay, I get it now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just realized. I thought it was like a cross, but okay. So he must go through Mimosa and then Ginan to reach the door. Okay. I'm impressed. You figured out my curse technique, but you were too quick to conclude I can't throw more objects. I can simply remove the Gina star on my cursed energy and mark things with a crux star that's also on you. As we have, oh, his black dog. As Kirara's like, what? How'd that doggy get here? Oh, I get it. The punk never canceled his doggy Shinigami. Did he guess which one of them marked with the same star would attract the other? He maneuvered so that the wall was between them, thereby jamming his Shishigami, which he was attracting, against the wall. Okay. Love Reservoir cancel. Please just listen. Oh, the fight ended like I expected. Okay, that was cool. Alright, so Jujutsu Kaisen. I think I understand how Jujutsu Kaisen may be inspired or have a lot of inspirations to Hunter x Hunter, because in this chapter we got a lot of action. We did. But the difference is we got the action in small moments, but this chapter was a lot of exposition. And, you know, I really liked it, even though it was a lot, because we got to see the entire thought process of Fushiguro, Megumi, as well as Panda figuring out the curse technique. Not like in an instant, but just over like this entire time, and using bluffs and fakes to gain more information that he wouldn't have if he was just straightforward. And in the end, he did gain this information and he used like prior information from it, but he was still able to figure it out. And even us as the readers, even if we didn't know what the Southern Cross was, it was pretty much explained to us in this chapter without it actually being explained to us, where they're basically constellations. And not only did we understand it, but Megumi also understood it, because it's a simple process that really anyone could understand with like basic knowledge of what stars are, what space is, and how the stars are related to each other, and just the general understanding of a constellation, which is what the Southern Cross is. If you know what a constellation is, you could come to the same conclusion as Megumi, and I sort of came to that same conclusion, which is very interesting, because not only did we get to see him figure it out, but he made an assumption about it, but that assumption didn't directly figure in to how he was able to take down Kirara. So it's very interesting to see how this curse technique is built up, and how we pretty much know how it works now, meaning that if they want to subvert it later on in the story, they have to do something different, or Kirara has to develop it more. So yeah, now that Kirara is out of the fight in this singular chapter that took place over a few chapters, most likely next chapter we're going to see Itadori fighting with Hikari, and most likely, hopefully, we get the explanation from Megumi to Kirara about what they need her help for, or his help for, or their help for. So yeah, really enjoyed this chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen, even though it was very dialogue heavy, but that was fine because we got an explanation for Kirara's technique that not only did Megumi figure out, but we as the readers probably could have figured out as well if we had similar prior knowledge to Megumi, and even if we didn't, it is still fairly understood from anyone's perspective. So I really like that about this chapter, and hopefully you enjoyed that about this chapter as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. I really enjoyed this chapter. If you did enjoy this reaction, leave a like down below to show that you really liked it, as well as leave a comment down below on what did you think of Kirara's love reservoir in this chapter. Do you think that it's an overpowered curse technique? Do you think that is pretty basic, or do you think that it's very complicated? Leave your thoughts down in the comments down below, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell to be notified for whenever I upload more content like this. Do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!